Hello. Hello. Howdy. Hi. Let me just oop. Let me peek up a little bit. Oop. 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 I'm not gonna do the thing where you hide forever. I don't feel the need to do that. But yeah, hi. I haven't streamed on Twitch before. I don't know if my audio sounds good or not. Anything like that. Because Twitch is like a completely different service, you know? But yeah, hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet the Twitch people. Amazing. Does that mean the audio is bad though, John? Is that what that means? But yeah. I haven't streamed in a few months. I mean, you on Twitch wouldn't know, but I've streamed the past while on YouTube. And I thought for the big debut, I would move over to Twitch because Twitch is better in most ways, I think. At least when you're a small little fella like me. I'm not gonna put off doing any of the things tonight. I'm not gonna sit here and ramble too much. You can see like 3-second snippets of video to see the model. Oh no. Did I set the bitrate too high? Should I lower the bitrate? Am I excluding people by streaming at too high of a quality? I know that I've had issues with Twitch before for stuff like that, so you know. Well, whatever. We'll deal with it live, you know what I'm saying? Technical issues are expected with me. If you've watched me on YouTube, you know that. But yeah, we'll sneak in. Twitch hates non-affiliates and Saturday night. Oh yeah, it is Saturday. I forgot about that part. I wasn't planning too big on the day. It just kind of happened that today was a good day. So yeah. Maybe I just chose a bad time. Well here, there's nothing I can do about that, so we'll just deal with it. We must deal with it. So let's go into this stuff. In case you've missed the memo, which I guess my name on Twitch is Sheriff Graham, so you wouldn't know that my full name is Knott Graham. Don't ask what the N stands for. Because I'm not going to tell you. My birthday is January 1st, which is, it might seem like a fake birthday because it's an easy one, you know? It's the one you put in if you're faking your birthday. You just change the year. But no, that is my birthday, so, you know. Cannon Graham B-Day. Yeah. My Twitter, if you haven't seen my Twitter, is spelled like that. You'll notice Graham fanfic. It isn't a fan fiction. It's exact. This is literal. But yeah, if you'll notice, the Twitter for Sheriff Graham was taken. It ends up there's some guy on a TV show with that name. And I don't know if it's an official account or a fan account, but the handle was taken, so we had to make do with what we had. So on Twitter I am Sheriff Graham instead of Sheriff. Deep lore. Should I read the lore? Why not? I'll paraphrase it. I'm a lazy good for nothing. was sitting on my computer and saw a stream, and I thought streaming was nice. And that's really about the extent of the lore. Hey, Bunny. I actually don't know what to call you out loud. Is Bunny right? That sounds right. I'm gonna go with Bunny. But yeah, that is the entirety of my lore. You can't. That is behind my shoulder. You go by BB. Okay. I will strive. I'll call you that then. But yeah, it might be hidden behind my shoulder, but the deep lore. That's it. I don't have any other lore. If you want other lore, you're at the wrong place. I just dropped a fat wad of frames to Twitch. Don't mind that. But yeah, you can also see me over there, full body. There's going to be a, at the end of this stream, I'm gonna show off like everything kind of up close. So take that as a little hint of what's to come later, I guess. The lore will become uncovered in time. Yeah, I definitely am gonna write more lore for myself. No doubt. No doubt I'm gonna write an autobiography. But okay, we'll go to the next. I don't want to say slide because I'm not in PowerPoint. The next frame, how about that? That sounds nice. Boom. Likes and dislikes. Okay. So, gambling was a strong word to put it as. There's because I've never been in a casino, like a real one. I've played plenty of poker games. You know, in New Vegas, I streamed that. It was one of my first streams back on YouTube, and I took every casino for all it had. So if you count that as real gambling, I've really gambled. But in reality, I like buying card packs and opening cards. It's a bit of a habit I gained because I learned that Hololive had card packs. And so I bought some, and then I bought some more, and then I bought even more, and it was a terrible idea. Never get into it. Never start buying cards if you don't have to. And then TF2 crates. I mean, yeah. I love TF2. I haven't played it in a while. I might stream it on here soon, because I've been feeling some MVM. But yeah, I bought a lot of TF2 crates. My luck isn't great. Yeah, TF2. But my luck ain't great. John will say otherwise, but my luck isn't perfect. It's only good when I open those crates that have like 3 different items that you get when you open them, like the Halloween crates. I've gotten a few unusual fires from those. Anyway, we're not here to talk about TF2 that much. Spending way too much money on merch. I have, you know, Good Smile, the figure corporation. I started buying the Hololive figures, like when the first one was announced, which was the Matsuri Nendoroid. I bought that, right? And somehow, someway, it became like a bit in my mind that I had to buy all of them. So I've pre-ordered every single Hololive Good Smile figure up until recently, because I ran out of money. I had to cancel a lot. I canceled like all the Nendoroid pre-orders because I don't even like those. I don't like Nendoroids. They're not. The shoujo figures, they've already released those. I didn't buy them, but they are available. But yeah, the pop-up parades, I have all those, and I'm gonna continue ordering those because they look good. I've also bought a lot of Ame's birthday merch. Because she is my what's the word they use? She's my favorite. We'll go with that. Because I don't remember the word. I need them. No, I don't. No, I don't. I've already gotten out of the trap of Hololive figures. I'm not going to start buying VShojo figures. But, let's move on. Cheap eating. Probably a result of the above. That's pretty self-explanatory. I buy really cheap food. Like, my goal when I make a meal is to spend, like $1 or around $1 per meal, which is, not much. It doesn't go far, but I manage. I also eat things that are out of date if they aren't like stinky, or if they don't look gross. I'll usually eat things out of date. I've actually got I've got some ramen that is dated for like July 2021. So, and I'm still eating it because it ain't rotten, you know. At least I don't think it is. My stomach's fine, so I don't worry too much about it. Reading off of me. Yeah, I mean, I'm eating beans out of the can over a campfire, pretty much. But we'll move on from that for now. Making awful thumbnails, and this applied more on YouTube. I make all my own thumbnails, and I don't optimize them like you're supposed to for, you know, clicks or whatever. I come up with a joke in my head, and if that joke works, then, well, even if it doesn't work, I'll be honest. I'll make the first idea is usually what the thumbnail is for any given stream. I'm thinking I might still make them for Twitch and just show them as the like opening screen. I thought that might be fun or funny. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet, so don't count on it. But that's kind of a plan I have, a plan I want to do. Let's move on. Dislikes. Chunks of onion and tomato hiding in food. It's very specific, I know. But, like, if I'm eating something, like, let's say I'm eating pasta, right? And the pasta sauce is chunky. I can't deal with it. I don't like chunks. It doesn't mesh with the experience of eating a noodle. Onion is kind of the same, except onion's kind of got like a crunch to it. Same hat. I don't know what you mean. But that kind of ties into the next one, which is bad textures in food. I consider chunks bad textures. A lot of things are texture based for me. Like, I usually like the taste of most things. Means me too. Sorry, I'm not a zoomer. I don't understand your lingo. But yeah, any like chunks, like in ice cream, you know, if you eat strawberry ice cream, I hate having chunks of strawberry in my strawberry ice cream. It doesn't really apply to like a Blizzard from Dairy Queen, to name drop Dairy Queen. Like a cookies and cream ice cream or something, that's fine. But really, it's mostly like more organic textures, like some fruits and veggies. I just can't do them. And as I put in parentheses here, most of my dislikes, all of them really, given that I only wrote food related ones here, are food related. So, like I said, in honor of that, my favorite food is chili. I know that technically you don't need beans in your chili. I don't think you need meat either, actually. Oh wait, yeah, you probably need meat. Either way, I think both of those things are needed in your chili. Like, I don't like having chunks of anything else in chili, even. Like onions, keep those out of my chili. If they're the really small, like flaky kind, I don't mind it. But, yeah, chili with no meat and no beans, it would literally just be soup. That's why I amended it. I was like, yeah, I'm wrong about that. But yeah, chili needs beans and it needs meat for me to really enjoy it. Without beans, it's, I don't know, I just don't like it. Let's see, we'll go to, what did I call it before? I didn't call it a slide. How about this page 3? We might change it every single time. Boom. Streamer goals. Frame. Yeah, you're right. That is what. How did you remember that better than me? What are my goals for streaming? Note that I put singing up here. I later added the "Don't get your hopes up" part because I don't think I will ever sing on stream. It would have to be it'd have to be like a sub goal or something for me to sing on stream. But like I don't even think I would do that. It's I don't think it's in the cards. But maybe. If I hit like 100,000 subs on Twitch, or followers, not subs. I forgot subs is a different thing on Twitch. If I hit 100K, maybe I'll sing. Set it as like an insanely high goal that never happens. Study Japanese maybe on stream. I don't know why. Why would I put this here if it wasn't to be streamed? Because it is goals as a streamer. I learned a bit a few years ago, and then I got lazy and maybe a bit burnt out because I spent like all day every day learning it. But yeah, I think that can be fun. Like doing review streams or something for Japanese might be fun. Because all I know right now is I know how to read hiragana, katakana, and like 6 kanji, and that's all I know. So yeah, that can be fun to go over. I don't know if it would be worth the effort stream-wise, but maybe worth a try at least, right? Number 3, stream games I might not have played otherwise. There's a lot of games that I wouldn't buy for myself, you know, like normally to play on my own. I wouldn't buy them. I wouldn't be interested. But maybe there'll be games that, you know, people want to see, and I think it might be fun to kind of broaden my horizons a little bit, right? No promises again, but because I've got a huge log of games that I want to stream, and I was waiting to actually debut before I stream them, like Metal Gear. I've wanted to stream Metal Gear since I started, and the Doom games, I wanted to stream them. You know, stuff like that. Now I can go ham. Now I don't have to reserve myself. But not like I was before. It's not like I was playing things I didn't want to play or anything. I just, you know, like I played Hylix on stream on YouTube, and that's a game like, well, the community's picked up lately, I think, but used to it was a pretty niche game. I mean, it's still niche. Or is it niche? How do you say that? Whatever. And I would like to make $4 million by, and you'll see here that February is marked out. I almost said marched out. Is marked out. That's because I was planning to debut earlier this month, and it didn't work out that way. So I had to go back and post and edit that for the joke to still work. I mean, the joke would be even better, I guess, technically. Wait, what joke? That's truthful. I would like to make $4 million. That would be pretty cool. And think about this, I didn't specify a year. So maybe I'll make $4 million by the time I'm dead. Actually, I probably won't. $4 million is a lot. But that is a goal. That's not just a streamer goal, that's a life goal. to make $4 million. Specifically 4. I don't want more than that, because the money would change me. I would buy infinite numbers of cards. That's all I would do if I had that much money, actually. Is waste time on stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much this one. I don't think I need to go more in depth on any of that. On to... Wait, I need to go back in the chat. Frame. On to frame 4. Alright, streams you can expect. Gaming. I put of course there because yeah. What, like... I know people, there are plenty of streamers that don't do gaming anymore. Well, I don't know. I think they still do games, even like the hot tub streamers and whatnot. They still play games, right? Maybe. I don't know. I don't watch them. But yeah, I'm gonna stream games, of course. In fact, I would expect that to be 90% of my stream time. Is games. Watch along. See, React streamer. I don't want to get branded that. And not that I don't respect that hustle. Because I enjoy streams like that, actually. I just don't want to get it in your head that I'm going to have, like, viewer submission night, you know? Like, I don't want that in your head. Like, me sitting on YouTube just going. I don't want you to think that'll be common. But, I might do that every now and again. You know. If I don't feel like playing a game or something. Just chatting is also on there. I don't think I'm gonna do just chatting streams until I have I don't know, like if I can get like 10 concurrent viewers or something, I might start doing just chatting streams. But I feel like it's kind of pointless if you don't have people to chat to. You know what I mean? Anyways, music reviews might sound interesting because I'm gonna be up front. I know basically nothing about music theory, and my tastes are very broad. I like a lot of different styles of music. The type of thing I'm talking about would be well, do I want to spoil that? I might not spoil that. I might keep that in my hand. Might keep that up my sleeve. But yeah, you can expect some kind of music review content. I don't know that it'll be up everyone's alley or not, but look forward to that. Maybe. It might suck. I don't know. But you can look forward to it. And then I've written here, whatever other demented thoughts cross my haggard mind. The wording is a bit silly, but I would consider it accurate. Anytime I have a stream idea, I try to write it down. Not that I have many stream ideas or anything, but I try to write them down. Like, I have a sticky note from when I debuted of games that I wanted to stream, and I still haven't made it through that. So I'm not too worried about running out of ideas. But yeah, also for the watch along stuff, I was thinking it might be fun to like do like, well, no, never mind. I'm brainstorming on stream right now. I was gonna say maybe like reading a manga or something, like with the stream might be fun, but I don't know how I would get away with that. So maybe streamer book club. We'll do a book club. I'll make you guys read. I'll make you read a chapter a week, and we'll talk about the chapter. Yeah, I'll do like Roger's base. I'll just do like a weekly review of any weekly manga I feel like doing. Start my One Piece reviews 1,300 chapters in or whatever it's at. Gotta do homework for stream. Pretty much. Well, that's what I have to do. I've got to do homework for stream. Like the music review thing. I don't even know how I would do a stream like that. It would be like maybe an hour long. Unless maybe, I'm thinking maybe I can set up like a Spotify link or something. Like a playlist of the music I'm going to talk about. And link that, like pin that in chat. That way anyone can look at it. But I don't know. It's kind of just ideas for now. But let's go to the next one. All right. Speaking of manga, these are they're in no particular order. And some of them I honestly might not have even included on this list, looking at it now. But these are some of my favorites. I have other things I like. I was just trying to think of the ones I like the most, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm into. Oh, and so listen, I know you hate One Piece. I get it. Actually, I don't get it. I thought I got it until I read it all, and then I loved it. So yeah, now I don't get it. But yeah, we'll go down on these. I'm not gonna like. Well, maybe I will go into detail. I don't know. Ore Monogatari or My Love Story, whatever you want to call it. I don't normally like romance style stories in general. I'm not a romantic at heart or anything. But that one specifically is very good. Like very good. And I know you might be thinking like well, he doesn't like romance, but there's two other, well, one other. We'll say one other romance thing on here. But I don't know. Like, My Love Story is just really good. They don't like, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't make you wait. We'll just go into easy One Piece. But yeah, like it's just they instantly go into it, and from there it's just like cozy and nice forever. And the ups and downs aren't as like annoyingly contrived as they are in other romance stuff. Anyways, Yotsuba. Yotsuba's really good. Honestly, I think if I had to say my favorite manga, I think it would probably be Yotsuba. I love Yotsuba. It's really good. It's like the cutest thing ever. It's very wholesome. The only problem is that you get a new volume like once every 5 years. So it kind of sucks for that reason. But if you're like just getting into it, it's so good, I think at least. Let me take a drink here. You get to see how I react to drinking. Are you ready for this? How do you like that? Oh, that's ridiculous looking. Anyways, yeah, Yotsuba's really good. Daily Lives of High School Boys. I don't even think it had a I don't think it had a manga. I think it was just an anime. What are you oofing about? I think it just had an anime. I haven't watched it in a few years, but I very much enjoyed it when I did watch it. I own the Blu-ray of it, so maybe I'll rewatch it soon. It might be fun, like in a year from now, to do a review of my debut. I don't change very much as the time goes. Like I don't think I've been embarrassed of myself on stream since I started, and I've been streaming a while, so I don't think I'll change too much, but it might be fun. We'll think about it in a year. Anyways, Nichijou. Nichijou is the same thing as Daily Lives of High School Boys, except with girls. So yeah, they're both incredible. They're both really good. I said what? Yeah, yeah, that'll be the thumbnail for the debut reaction stream. God, I hate thumbnails like that though. They are funny, ironically though, I guess. So, might be worth it. Anyways, One Piece. We've already been over One Piece. I read it last year. I read all of it last year. And it's just really good. I liked it the whole way through. Even the parts that people complain about, I really liked it. Like the whole time. I never had an issue with One Piece. It was super good. And it still kept like the comedy aspect that it started with. Like, I don't think One Piece has taken itself too seriously yet. Like, it has serious moments, but I don't think it's like forgotten its roots or anything. Like, Naruto kind of got lame at the end. Even though it started with like funnies, it kind of like dropped that. One Piece never did. Anyways, well, we would have to have a whole stream for me to talk about One Piece, I think. So we won't delve any deeper. Berserk. I mean, I don't think I need to explain Berserk. The art is incredible. The plot is incredible. Just, there's a lot. It's never had a good show. Well, it had... The Band of the Hawk was okay. It wasn't perfect, but it was the best... what's the word? The best... I can't think of the word. The best translation, we'll say. From the manga to any other medium. But yeah, I don't think I need to talk about Berserk too much, because it's one of like the most highly acclaimed ones, right? But going from one of the most highly acclaimed ones to probably one of the lesser known options I could have picked for my top list here. Bobobo. I have been a staunch Bobobo defender since it aired on Toonami in like whenever that was, 2005, 2006, however long ago that was. I've always been a Bobobo supporter. I rewatched it probably 2 or 3 years ago, I want to say. I own the whole series on Blu-ray. They did a release of it, and I was very happy that they did. The humor is kind of like, I'll say it might be outdated at this point a little bit. So I might only enjoy it because I'm nostalgic for it. But I think Bobobo holds up really good. I haven't read the manga because, I mean, you can't find it translated. Last I checked, because like it's such a niche series that there's just no translations of it. Like even bigger series, you don't find translations of sometimes online, and they never released. I think they released like 3 books of the manga in the West. So maybe I should learn Japanese solely so I can read Bobobo. Then again, the dub of Bobobo is so different from the original. Like there's so many jokes that weren't like they weren't the jokes that were made in Japan. You know what I mean? They took it and they ran with it, and I respect that a lot. I love it, actually. They did really good with it. Anyways, I'll stop gushing about Bobobo. Gekon Shoujo Nozaki-kun. I forget what it's called in Japanese. Is it... Oh wait, that is Japanese. I'm in English. What is it? Daily Girls Nozaki-kun or something in English? Really good show. Really good manga. I'm actually a bit behind on it. I'm a bit behind on all these, except for the ones that are done. And Yotsuba, because you know, it releases once every 4 or 5 years. But yeah, it's really good. It's funny. There's a few jokes specifically I can bring up, like the scene in the panel where they were playing like a girl game, you know, like a Japanese like Date the Prince game or whatever. Or wait, no, it wasn't that. They were playing a normal dating game. That's what it was. They were playing a normal dating game, and they ended up falling in love with the best friend character, the side character, and they wrote like a manga for him and stuff. Like, I like that a lot. And it's full of stuff like that. It's very worth reading, I think. And then the last one here is the one I wasn't actually too sure about having on the list. Origairu. I'm not even gonna try to remember the full name of it because it's one of those light novels that has a really funny, like, ridiculous long name. So I'm not even bothering with that. It's pretty good. The anime got too serious, I thought. And I haven't read all of the manga or the light novels. I own most of them, but I haven't read them all. But they've stayed pretty good. The anime, I felt like tried too hard to go the like love route, that they dropped the comedy part of it. But the light novel and the manga keep up the comedy, so that's why I felt comfortable putting it on the list. But it's in a tenuous spot, we'll say that. College thesis name. Yeah, I think it's Yahari Seishun no that's it. That's all I can remember. There's a bunch more words though. A bunch more words, and I don't dare to try and remember them all. Anyways, we'll go to the next one now that I've rambled on that for long enough. Favorite games. Here, let's hide the Twitter so you can kind of see all of that. Ended up stretching a bit. I had plenty more, by the way. I thought about filling in the kind of blank space on the side of the box here. I thought about filling it in, but that would have been a lot more work, and I didn't feel like doing it, so I didn't do it. But yeah, favorite games, also including like the series for some of them, not all of them. Metal Gear Solid is my favorite series. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite game. Well, once again, it's like One Piece. I'd probably have to do a whole stream to talk about how much I like Metal Gear. But also, it might be kind of pointless because I think I'm going to stream the whole series anyways. So I don't need to do like a video essay on Metal Gear. I haven't played them in a while though, so I might suck at them. Anyways, Dead Rising 1. I've also got 2 there. I haven't played 3, and 4 doesn't exist. Elden Ring is good. I kind of included it in the Dark Souls series down there, honestly. Cause like, I mean, really just FromSoft in general. Like all their games are incredible. Anyways, Dead Rising 1. I love Dead Rising 1. It's one of my favorite games. Dead Rising 2 is still good. It wasn't as good as 1 to me, but it was still good. 3 I didn't play. It didn't look like it kept the spirit that well. And then 4 is just a garbage pile. 4 is the worst thing ever. I can't believe they released that. But yeah, I want to stream Dead Rising 1 as well, because I love that game. Anyway, Xenoblade. For those of you watching on Twitch for the first time, I've been streaming Xenoblade on YouTube for the last like year. I streamed Xenoblade 1. I didn't stream 2 because I had played 2 kind of recently. And then I streamed 3. I'm not done with 3. I have literally like 3 hours left in 3. and I just never got around to finishing it because I've been very busy. So honestly, you can expect that to be one of the first streams I really do, I think, on here, other than the debut, would be Xenoblade 3's final stream. It might have a few left in it. You never know with those games, they're really long. But yeah, I really love Xenoblade. I think 3 is actually might be my favorite in the series. I thought 1 was. I played 2 first. Oh, Bloody Ventilator, welcome back. I played 2 first, and then I played 1 on stream. And I thought 1 was better than 2 by a little bit. And Xenoblade 3, I've also played for the first time on stream, and I think Xenoblade 3 is like... 1 and 3 are really close, but I think 3 might be better. It's not for sure, you know? I need to let it settle in my gut for a while before I know that. I've been this new avatar. Yeah, the new avatar is great, isn't it? I'm gonna show off a little bit more later, but yeah, I'm really happy with how I look. But we'll get to that. Magic moving man. I am the moving anime. Not even anime, really. I'm the moving Scooby-Doo cowboy now. Anyways, EDF. I don't know if you'll know what EDF is, but I love those games. I always play as the aerator. I think EDF would make for a good collab game, honestly. But it'd be kind of hard to find, you know, people that would play it because it's such a niche game. But, you know, I might still stream it even if I play it solo. I don't know. But yeah, EDF 5 is really good. 4.1 was really good. I didn't get to play Iron Rain. And they released like a voxel one recently. I didn't play that either. But I think 6 is either coming out soon or is already out in Japan on PS5. But when it comes to Steam, I might stream that. I might stream 5 though. I love EDF. Anyways, favorite game, Minecraft? I like Minecraft, but I can only play it like once a year. Like, I streamed Skyblock, or whatever it was, 1 block. And that was enough for me for the next, like, 2 years. So I'll have a few new updates to play whenever I play it again. Anyways, Fallout, New Vegas specifically. Shove some mods in it, yeah. But that also applies to New Vegas. I've streamed New Vegas. I'll probably stream New Vegas again. I love New Vegas. But really, I like all the, I mean, I can't play 1 or 2. My brain doesn't work. I might try to stream them. That way I can get advice from people on how to play the game. But it's so dated, it's just hard to play. Minecraft Itch Hive Mind. Yeah, I know, actually, yeah, I've noticed that. A lot of people get into it again at the same time. Usually for me, it's like near the end of the year. But yeah, and I don't feel any urge to play it right now. But yeah, I'll probably stream New Vegas again sometime. Or at least some other Fallout game, if not New Vegas. The problem is they're so long that it's a tough stream to do. But you know, I've been playing Xenoblade, so I can't really talk about long games. Anyways, Doom. All Doom games. I haven't played 3. I want to play 3 though, because I think I would like 3 as well. But I think Doom Eternal is probably the best FPS game I've ever played. I really enjoy Doom Eternal. Doom 2016 was a really good reboot, surprisingly. You never expect reboots to go well, but it usually does pretty good with them. That was me scratching my nose. I almost did a voice, but I don't want to throw my voice out because I've already talked so much I can feel my voice dying. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do the demon voice Maybe when I stream Doom, because I do want to stream Doom, I might do the demon voice then. But for now, let's keep my voice as good as it can be. Speaking of, I'm going to drink again, so you get to see my funny drinking face. Water is so good, isn't it? Anyways, Half-Life. Love Half-Life. Half-Life is like such an important game. Half-Life 1 is. I mean, so is Half-Life 2. Alex, and maybe not as much. I guess for VR, Alex was really impressive, but Half-Life 1 and 2 pushed things so far for their times. Favorite OST? I'm a sucker for Triage at Dawn, honestly. I really like Triage at Dawn. It's a really good song. Episode 2 is peak. Episode 2 is really good. I'll probably stream the Half-Life series as well. I don't have VR, so I can't play Alex, but I'll at least stream 1 and 2, and, you know, the DLCs for them. Nuclear mission, yeah. Such a special moment. Yeah. You know, you don't think about Half-Life's music until you look back on it. But Half-Life has some really good music. I really don't think anything can beat Triage at Dawn for me, though. I don't know any songs from Half-Life Alyx, actually. But again, I don't even think I watched a full playthrough of that, because I kind of want to experience it myself. I mean, I know how it ends and all that. Like, I know all the plot. Because I knew I wasn't going to get VR anytime soon, so I was like, I need to have that plot. So I got that. But for the actual game, I haven't watched too much of it. I'll have to make it a stream goal. Donations, VR headset, Valve Index. So I can play one game on it and then never stream anything with it again. But yeah, Half-Life, really good. Dark Souls. Dark Souls is really good. Dark Souls, even Dark Souls 2. I don't need to upgrade my PC. I can run VR with it just fine though. But anyways, Dark Souls 1 is really good. Plun Plun Plun, yeah. Who can forget that, honestly? And then when that showed up in Dark Souls 3, that was so good. I didn't expect it at all. They shocked me with that. But yeah, Dark Souls 1's super good. I haven't played Demon Souls. I'm hoping they'll port the remake or remaster or whatever it was. I'm hoping they'll port that to Steam soon. Since they put God of War and Horizon on here, surely we'll get Demon Souls. But then again, we don't have Bloodborne yet, and I've never gotten to play Bloodborne either. Yeah, Dark Souls 1's super good. I even think Dark Souls 2 is really good. I recently replayed it. I say recently, it was like 2 years ago. But it's super good. Super good. Not as good as 1 or 3, but it's still fun. Sekiro, yeah. Like I said, the Dark Souls entry here, really like any FromSoft game. Because Elden Ring was incredible. Elden Ring is probably my favorite FromSoft game. I don't know, Sekiro was so good. Sekiro was really good. Dark Souls 3, I've probably played the most of Dark Souls 3 of any of the games. I played more Dark Souls 3 than Elden Ring. I've played so many runs of that game. It's really good. But Elden Ring was just... I don't know how they did it, but they did good in Elden Ring. And Sekiro, even though it was like more linear, or however you want to say it, and like you didn't have that build variety like you do in the other games, Sekiro is super good. I might stream Sekiro. I don't know. Because I haven't played it since like 2 months after it came out. Like I played that whole game like pretty much every day or two. like from release onwards until I was done with it. So I could revisit it for a stream. I don't know, no promises. Hylix. Hylix was super good. Love Hylix. I've streamed both Hylix games though, so I won't go too far into that. But yeah, if you haven't seen them or played them, totally give them a try. They're super cheap on Steam, and they're so worth it. I don't even normally like turn-based RPGs, but Hylix I make an exception for because it's just silly. Anyways, Zelda. I don't think I need to go into Zelda too much. Like, of course I like Zelda. Whenever Breath of the Wild 2 or whatever Tears of the Kingdom comes out, I'm totally gonna stream that. I hope you're ready to have me stream that and only that for like however long it takes. If they put 900 Koroks in again, I'm ruined. Because I actually, I got every Korok in Breath of the Wild. You're gonna backseat me? Don't you dare. It'll have just come out. How are you gonna backseat me? I love that scratching my nose makes me bob my head. I've spent so long just looking at myself. It's fun watching it move, you know? It's like it's looking in a mirror, really. Anyways, yeah, I'm totally gonna backseat. Backseat gaming is when, well, you know, it's like a backseat driver. That's the origin of it. It's like when someone's in the backseat of your car telling you like how to drive and complaining about your driving and all that. Except it's used for games a lot. Yeah, pretty much. Unless they're stuck on a puzzle for like 2 hours, then they might want backseating. I might have to add like a no spoilers thing to my chat rules for Zelda, honestly. You're that on crap. I mean, it's hard not to sometimes. Like, if you know a game's super good and they're like sucking at it, it's hard. I got a mod. John, there's a mod. He's usually around, so I can rely on him. He's also kind of a jerk though, so maybe he won't get rid of any backseat in the chat. I'm not too much of a person for deleting messages anyways though. Like, nothing bothers me. I mostly just want a mod to delete anything that like is awful, you know. Like I don't care if someone's yelling at me. I'm a strong boy. I can deal with that. But yeah, I just need him there for protection, really. Protection detail. Anyways, I got off track. My favorite Zelda game is probably Wind Waker. I really love Wind Waker. It's super good. But really, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Breath of the Wild are all really good. I don't have the nostalgia for Ocarina of Time because I didn't play it when I was younger. It's still a good game, but it's hard to go back to it for me because I don't have that tie to it, you know? I did play it when I was younger, but I didn't know what to do and I quit playing it. So Ocarina falls off hard. But like for a long time I had the memory of Castletown after you become adult Link. Like I just had that memory in my head and I didn't know what it was from, but I just remember like when I was young it scared me. So that might actually be why I stopped, is because I got scared. But nowadays it's like Wind Waker came out a few years later and it's just so good that I don't need... I mean, I can still stream it. I'll think about it. Because now, like, I can stream anything now. I've got no reservations. Anyways, Smash. Love Smash. I honestly haven't played it. I have not played Smash Ultimate since Joker came out. Think about that. I was so excited when Pyro and Mithra got in, and then I didn't play it anyways. That could be a fun game to stream. Maybe fight some viewers or something. You know. Something like that. That could be fun. I don't think I need to talk too much about Smash though. And then you'll see peeking out the bottom there, Left 4 Dead. I love Left 4 Dead. I think Left 4 Dead might be the game I put the most time into in the shortest amount of time. Like, the game I have the most time in is TF2, but I think the game that I played most in like a month's time span is Left 4 Dead 2. I think I played it for a month straight back when it came out. Like, I played so much Left 4 Dead 2. Gonna kick butts if I do Smash. You probably will. I'm not very good at Smash. Except for whenever I'm absolutely demolishing John. I've shown him the ropes a few times. Busted out my Princess Peach gameplay. Back on the 3DS. And you might see down there a little bit. I've got Dragalia lost there. Real shame about Dragalia. I played that game a lot. I loved Dragalia Lost. It's a shame they shut it down. But that's the thing with these like gacha games and online only stuff and like mobile games, is that like once they decide to take them down, you can't play them anymore. That's why I don't have issues with gachas. Like I'm not worried about putting money into gacha games because I know eventually it will be gone. So it's like, I'm not even gonna bother. Just to mention the 3DS is nostalgic. Yeah, I had a lot of good times on the DS line in general. But I'm very happy they've got the hybrid now. Because honestly, like 3DS games were lame near the end. Because it was always like, oh, I want Wii U games. Or even when the Switch first came out, it was like, please no 3DS games. Just put them on the Switch, please. But anyways, let's move on. Artist credits. Very important thing here. I wouldn't be moving and I wouldn't look this good if it weren't for these two. I'll be honest. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Udemy, maybe? That might be right. I've never had to read it out loud. But yeah, she's the one that made me look like I do. She was very what's the right word? Very accommodating for me, because I had a lot of things I wanted and we had to constantly keep like working on it, and it was nice to have her be so open to things like that. The man behind the slaughter. And then the rigging, of course, I wouldn't be moving. I wouldn't be able to look around and do this and go. I couldn't do any of that if it weren't for Dan. Dan's great. He was also very accommodating. Anytime I had an issue, he was like, okay, we'll deal with it. Oh yeah. I'm glad to be streaming too, honestly. Like, there were a lot of nights I would just sit here and not be doing much of anything. But it was like, I didn't want to stream because this was being worked on. And, you know, now we don't have to worry about that because I'm done. I'm complete. Purple Graham. But yeah, now, you know, I'm all handsome. I'm all pretty. But yeah, go give them a follow if you want. Last I checked, Udemy was, she had commissions open. So if you're interested in any art, feel free to tell her that you came from me, you know? Talk about the lore of being an emoji. So, well, my first streams I used an emoji as my face. That didn't last too long, but still. It was a period of time. I still want to do that Doom thing. I'm still trying to think of ways I can do that. For when I stream Doom. I still want to do that. I don't think I can do the damage effects idea. That was genius though. I forget who told me to do that. But it was genius. She could probably draw a cat. She draws a lot of Genshin Impact. So I mean, if you're into that, you know. But honestly, I think I'm gonna stream Genshin Impact. Just, you know, for her, in honor of her, because she's very into it. It's my avatar on the blockchain. We already talked about Minecraft. We don't need to talk about the blockchain anymore. Let's see here. So we got the artists, we got the rigger, Dan and Udemy, of course. I can't express enough how thankful I am to them. But yeah, you can expect a little bit of Genshin. I don't know if I'll get into it. I have played it before. I played it back when it first launched. And I did pretty much everything there was, and then once it was a daily grind, I just stopped. So I don't know how. I mean, the exploration's there, so I might be able to get back into it, but I've forgotten so much, you know. Anyways, we'll go to the next frame here. The logo here was done by, forgive me if I pronounce their name wrong, Knott Ye. Nut, I don't know. Nut, yeah, I don't know. Never had to say it out loud, but the logo up here, that was done by them. I've had it for a long time, but you know, it's not been a real focal thing on my streams, but it's always been there. So, you know, thankful to them for that. And then the concept art, the art I was using for so long on YouTube, that was done by Iris. Or maybe Erus. I think it's Iris. He's virus themed. But yeah, I wouldn't have even had that art without him. So I wanted to give him a shout out. If you were a fan of my original art, I don't know if he has commissions open or not, but you can always check him out. And if you ever need a logo, you know, check them out. But let's see. Actually, I was wanting to show you the just for any new viewers. Before I go to the next frame, I was wanting to show off this screen here. Let's go to it. Yeah, this one. I don't use it much, but I figured if I'm gonna be streaming, I might as well show it, right? Maybe one day use the old avatar again. Maybe. No promises on that, but I won't discount it. I won't say definitely not. Here, let's get me out of here for a moment. Yeah, the classic this. Yeah, here, let's go back to this real quick. Bloody Mary, huh? Yeah, the music, right? But yeah, here we are. I wanted to show the concept work that's been done over the years, for me. I can't really put my mouse on it to show you what I'm talking about, but you should be able to understand what I'm on about. Yeah, so the first sketch ever, right under the concept art there, the one with the more edgy look to it, that was the first piece of art I ever got back from Iris. That was the first piece ever. And then I told him, I was like, oh, that's a bit edgy, and I'm not very edgy. So, you know, I was like, can we go for a lazier look? And the very next thing he sent me was actually the art under that, which was my concept art. That I used for so long. So that was the next revision I got from him. And it's done me well for so long, you know? I'm still happy with it. And then you'll see on the right there, top right, that was the first piece of concept work I received from Udemy. I had a very specific vision in mind, and I was like, can you do this? And she was like, I don't know, I'll give it a try. And then she gave me that. And that looks so good to me. I still love that art. It didn't translate perfectly to the model, because, you know, the model needed to be a little bit cleaner. I needed to look a little bit cleaner. But, like, that is such a good sketch to me. I love that. Then you'll see the whole right side here. Or wait, left side. The other right. The left side. You'll see some face angles. I'm very happy with them because it makes I look so handsome. I did specifically request a squint. I wanted like a Clint Eastwood squint. So I very specifically requested that, and she provided that little concept sketch for that. And you'll see down on the bottom there, those are kind of the angles that Dan had to work with for, you know, for the rigging. So those are the head angles and the hat angle. There were a lot more, but I couldn't fit it all. But yeah, those are the angles that were provided for reference on that. I just figured it might be kind of fun to show that off. Because really, it's a fun look in the past, isn't it? I should have put an emoji on here, actually. I should have stuck the cowboy emoji on here somewhere as a real callback, but I didn't. I kind of forgot, I guess. Anyways, let's go. I think now... Rip cowboy emote. These aren't all free channels, but yeah. The cowboy emote is a follower emote. That's a good idea, actually. Remind me of that later. I'll probably do that. That's actually smart. Good idea. Anyways, the next thing, if I'm not mistaken, is... Yep, okay. Let's put... let's get me back out here. Normally, I would be more professional, you know? And not show the, that part of it. I wouldn't want to take you out of it. But, you know, that's work. So, let's do a showcase real quick. This is the full me. Full movement. You like how I stick my knees out? I really like how the duster flows. I think it flows really fun. There's a few other things I want to show, so we'll zoom in. We'll go from the bottom up. Alright, so, these are my shoes. If you'll notice, the The pant legs are very dirty. Look at those. And if I look up, I stand on my tiptoes. If I look down, then my legs kind of go together a little bit. But yeah, I really love how, like the dirt is on the bottom here. I think it looks really neat. And then again, like just looking at the coat move is so fun. Here's my knees again and my crotch, I guess. We won't stick on that too long. But if you look at my hands, the way, like, look at this. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that like super cool? Like the way that my fingers come through like that. I think that's like really cool. It is on both sides, by the way, so. But yeah, how long did this take? It took a while. I'm not gonna give too much of a an estimate, but it took a while. That's why I'm so thankful to Dan and Udemy, because they did so much work. All I did was tell them like, hey, I want this. And they provided. But there's my gun and the belt. The belt changed a little bit. Hey, there, look, we got a bot. We did it. We did it. We actually got the bot chat. Stream goal achieved. I can't believe we got every goal I had for this stream. We got it. But anyways, yeah, that's the gun belt. If you'll notice, it's a bit different from the concept before. We moved it down off of my my torso, down to where a belt normally is. Another thing I want to showcase here is I can remove the gun. I'm not sure how happy Twitch would be with the gun, so I was like, can I toggle the gun? And they're like, yeah, you can take the gun belt off if you want. Personally, I prefer it there. You know, I keep that thing on me. Let's move up a little bit more. Here's my nice white shirt. If you'll notice the straps too on the coat, they look so good, and like the physics on them, I love it. It's so cool. And then my face. You want to get a good zoom on my face? Oh yeah, you can also, if you look, my collarbones are in there. And my necklines. And we've got my face. I can just smile like that if I want. Waifu Graham. I don't know about that. But yeah, if you see here, you can smell the ink. You can smell the hours of hard labor that went into this. The hat was like really difficult to get right. But I think it worked really well, honestly. Like I'm happy with it. I also love the eyes. I love how simple they are, you know, because VTubers usually, the eyes are like a really detailed part. And like, you don't see many that have eyes that are just like Scooby-Doo eyes. But I actually really like it. And while we're here on this, my eyes don't hurt to look at. You don't have to think too much with my eyes. But another thing I can do is I can take off my hat, which I really like how I look without my hat, honestly. It's a good look for me. I've got that nice messy hair. Well, not messy, but it's kind of shaggy. But yeah, it's super, like, unique to you. It's insane, TBH. Looks great. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, I can take off my hat. Oh yeah, no, I was totally gonna do that. Remove hat, add hat, hat toggle, whatever you want to call it. I intend to do that. Once I reach a point where I have channel points, that's a goal of mine. I would like to have silly stuff like that. But that's actually not all. Because actually, also, I can take off my coat as well. So we'll do another little quick zoom up here. I said quick, but it's actually quite slow. But yeah, my arms here. I know I'm a bit cut off on screen, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, if you look at like the arms, I think they look super good. The straps, I like the straps, you know. And then if you'll notice, like that little peek through you get on the suspendies. I love that, like a little bit of transparency. Let's get a full zoom out without coat. Casual form clothes for more laid back. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna wear my hat. I think for cowboy games, I'll definitely keep the hat on. But like John said, I'll probably make it more of a like viewer toggle than something I decide for the hat. Gotta have the alt outfits. That's something I want. It's not in the cards right now, but in the future I'd like to have a few other outfits, you know. I think it would be fun. Oh yeah, I guess I should also show without gun, right? Boop. So yeah, there's me without my gun, without my cloak, my duster, my trench coat, whatever you want to call it. And without my hat. And then we put the gun back on. We can put the cloak back on, put the hat back on, take off the coat, leave on the hat. For a zoom in, if you wanted a zoom in of me with the hat on and no coat, you can have that. Also, I've got a few expressions, like I can do this, check this out. I can raise one eyebrow. How you like that? And I can also scrunch my eyebrows, so I don't have to do it myself. Because that gets tiring real quick. So yeah, those are my two expressions. I don't think I need anything else. Vine boom. Oh, I wish I had a soundboard. That would be so good with the vine boom. God almighty. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I had to show off, honestly. Yeah, I'll have to get a vine boom sound effect. But yeah, I think that's debut. I think we're done. I don't have any other surprises. That was everything. Showing off without the coat and without the hat. Oh yeah, you can see how the hat scrunches my hair in when I put it on. If you want to see that. Just whoop. You like how it squishes my hair? I can also toggle it really quick. But yeah, realism, yeah. Squinch, yeah. yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Like I said, that's really, I don't have anything else planned. This was kind of just to get people who are new to me acquainted with me a little bit. Unreal Engine 5. This is what Graham will look like in 2010. But yeah, I mean, good. Thank you guys for showing up. I don't know when my next stream will be. I think next stream I'm gonna try to finish. I'm gonna try and finish Xenoblade 3. I'm gonna try and finish that. But yeah, that'll probably be the next stream. I mean, I don't know when. Work has been really busy lately, so it'll depend on that, I think. What I will say is don't expect any more like 2-month hiatuses, 3-month hiatus. When was the last time I really was streaming consistently? Like September? I think it was September was the last time I was streaming on the reg. So don't expect me to go on any more like 3-4 month breaks. Unless something comes up a year ago, yeah. It was literally last year, haha. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up. And for the newbies, you get to see the ending screen that I have. My cozy ending screen. But yeah, thanks for showing up, and expect a stream soon here. I probably won't be streaming on YouTube much anymore, but we'll see, you know. I think what I'm gonna do is upload my VODs on YouTube, so you can keep an eye out for that. But either way, thank you guys for showing up, and I will see you next time. Arrivederci, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, ciao.